So something has been having a chain reaction. I'm getting something about chains, something happening quickly, even something being stored up or stocked for something about a chain reaction, or because somebody was chained or bound to something, they were controlled by something or someone, it then controlled the, like, okay, say example, somebody is gripped by a certain vice or a certain person. They are being controlled in some sort of way, because while they're being controlled, if anybody else depends on that person that is being controlled by that vice or that person or that thing or that idea or that belief system, they are also chained by that person that is chained by that vice or that person, place, thing, or idea. So it's like, because one person's been chained, it's affected other people and they've been chained, and another person has been affected and another person has been affected. So all of these people have been bound by these chains because of one person being chained down, right? There is breaking of the chains in all directions, right? People are being, the chains are breaking in a certain way, whether that be things, jobs chaining you down, belief systems chaining you down, addictions chaining you down, people chaining you down, your stress chaining you down, right? These chains are breaking, and as one breaks for one person, it'll break for the next person and the next person, like a chain reaction, right? Like, this is what I'm getting. And then something might be something about cardinals as well. 717 on my clock. There's a really heightened awareness right now. This is like Source is coming through today, and I've been hearing that song. Speaking of Source, Sorcerer. I'm not saying that anybody's doing magic right now, but that's the song, Sorcerer. And I'm just might be blurting out confirmations for anybody right now. There's something that you know and you've been seeing. It's something to do with the chain reactions, or people being chained to certain things, people, places, things, or ideas, or energies, or vices, or whatever, or belief systems. Because you recognize and you can see how, because of one person being controlled by something, it makes other people be in the hands of control, right? But if you've been watching chains break, and it's also helping you be, for lack of a better word, released or let go of that chain as well, or a certain chain that you had been held down to because somebody else's chain holding them down for something completely different, and you're seeing a chain reaction of these chains breaking because you can see it and maybe nobody else can see it. It's extremely important that you stay anchored in your compassion. You be inspired. You be passionate about how much compassion you can display, because it's like you understand. Now, I'm not saying if you have been done wrong in a type of way, if you have been hurt by this in a type of way, but because something about you understanding on a deeper level, you're able to anchor in compassion even if hurt and pain has happened. It's important to stay extremely fired up and passionate about the compassion that you display as these chains continue to break. You've mentally invited yourself and regained balance. You feel extremely balanced mentally, emotionally, physically, spiritually, in all ways right now around this. The Hierophant and the King of Wands in reverse. Where at one point in time, there was an energy that made you feel, or you made yourself feel, never good enough. You know that you're good enough now. You have always been enough. You've discovered your worth. You've always tried to stay inside of a box, color inside the lines. Never feel good enough. or that you are worthy enough. Now you know you are, because you know who you are within Source. And you have been healing. Recording a message. What are you doing, baby? And see, okay, my husband was telling, he had just got home from work, so he's telling me, we were talking about each other's days. Your days are this, right? So you've been given stable ground. You've been planted in fertile foundation. You can anchor in compassion for those who are coming undone from being planted in rocky foundations, broken foundations, not fertile soil. It's important that you stay anchored in compassion, but also protect what you have worked very hard for. Protect your fertile, solid, firm foundation. Your house has been built on stable rock. This energy you're meant to have extreme compassion around, it's not been built on stable foundations or rocks. It's been crumbling for a long time. Confirmation if I ever seen it. See her third eye chakra, her eyes are closed. There's a lot of this is like a new beginning. This is inspiration, this is passion, this is growth. Because despite you seeing it from one perspective for a long time, you see it in a completely different perspective now. And this perspective is going to help you stay rooted in this and being passionate about your compassion. Yes, you've seen through something here that was not right, that was not okay, and it was wrong. But when people are controlled, when energies are controlled by other things, you know how that goes. And if there are chains being broken that were once rooted in control for so many right now, as long as that undoing process and unbinding process can continue, you can continue to anchor in compassion. It's whenever they start to try to control you again because they're being controlled again, is whenever it's not that you never should stop having compassion, but just more heavy on the boundaries, right? Heavy if yes, a hidden agenda that did not reflect your worth because of a shared idea or a shared belief system. There were things going on behind the scenes that were being trying to kept hidden from you that you figured out. That there was you could only see one thing that was going on. It was clear. There was only one option or one choice to what was really going on. And you've seen it. You've seen it. and whenever you got your confirmation, the proof that your intuition was trying to show you this whole time, you did feel this burst of fulfillment and this feeling proud of yourself. Pride, satisfaction, joy, fulfillment. And that's what Source has given you, because Source has... Right. As soon as I said that. That's what Source has given you. You feel this fulfillment only because you continue to stay in this trust. 727 on the clock. My nose is itching. This trust of what Source was revealing to you. And then whenever you got the confirmation and because you trusted, that's why you feel this sense of being proud of yourself or fulfillment for trusting, right? I just pulled to the King of Swords in reverse. There was a lot of mind games played with your brain. So for you to be able to move through that manipulation and mind games that your brain, it hurt. But you were able to undo all of that as well. Rewire that. Unlearn that and deconstruct and still come out on the other side and see the truth for what it really is, no matter how much it was distorted from you. I'm so proud of you. Love you.